I've been thinking about a couple different ways to approach moving the ball with the mouse. And when we last set this up, I'm holding the mouse down right now, and you could look in the console, and you can see if I come to the bottom left corner, it gets close to it. I can get it to 0, 0. That's X and Y 0, 0 for the X and the Y, and then the Y gets bigger as it goes up, and then the X gets bigger when you go to the right, and then the Y will get smaller in here. And I could just tell that the X and the Y coordinates were being written one after the other. Now, but why would 0, 0 be way over here if the sphere's coordinates are 0, 0? Well, there's two different ways of looking at this. This is there's a screen view, which the screen of whatever screen you're using, a phone, a TV, a computer screen, whatever screen, you have all the pixels on your screen. It's kind of like, say, the window of your house. And if you run your mouse across or your finger across the window of your house, you could say, okay, I'm in the bottom left corner, and that's going to be 0, 0. And as you move it across, you could just make it like a number line. Now, everything outside the house, outside your window, would be in the world. It would have its own coordinates in its own world, and that's what the sphere does. The sphere is in the world position, and then you have the screen position is different. So how do you deal with that? It can be complicated, or for some, and I think at the beginning level it's probably more complicated than as you get used to it. So I think what we'll do is we'll just deal with the screen view. And so I'm going to take this code here. I did a little Google searching, and I found the code in the C# code that you can use for Unity to write the. So we're going to write the screen width, and I want to teach you this as well. If you put forward slashes, that will comment out the code. So you could hide comments in here that the computer doesn't calculate any of this instructions. Like if you consider every one of these lines like an instruction to tell the computer to do something, if it's commented out, it won't read those. Okay, it's invisible to the computer. Okay, so I'm going to save that, come in here, and then let's just see if it'll show us the width of the screen, and then we'll change the screen width. We'll move it around a little bit. Okay, so right now when I hold the mouse down, it shows that it's a 1547 pixels wide. Now let me shrink it down and see what it changes to 735 pixels, and I'm going to change the aspect ratio even to 9:16, so it's tall, and then you can see says it's 582. So the screen width, this area right here, it's considering this the screen width, is changing, or it is that's what it is. It's 582 at this size, and then to get the middle point, we would just cut that in half, which is dividing by 2. So what we're going to do in the code, we're going to say we're going to make something happen, and we're going to work with the halfway point of the screen. So we're going to say if let me see, mouse position dot x, if it's less than the screen width dot width divided by 2, and you put a /2, so divided by 2, if that's the case, then we're going to move the ball to the left. Well, for now, we're just going to debug something. We're going to delete this for now. We'll just comment that out for now. And we're going to say debug log dot log. We're going to say left. So we're on the left of the halfway point. So screen width divided by 2 will take the screen width and cut it right in half. So if we're less than the halfway point, we're to the left. And then we'll say if mouse position dot x is greater than screen dot width divided by 2, if it's greater than the halfway point, then we're going to say debug dot log right. Let's see if this works. Okay, so save that. Go to Unity. Let's clear this. Usually this clears on play. When you push play, that'll clear. Watch, let me just show you that. When you push play, it should clear. And then when I hold the mouse down, I'm on the left. If I go to the right of the ball, I'm to the right, and I misspelled right. It says right. Okay, so that's pretty good, right? So since it's, and let's change the screen to a different size to play around with that. Let's see, on the right and left, right and left. Okay, so now we could use that. Okay, in the next tutorial, we'll actually create the game object of the sphere, and we'll move the ball side to side when we're on left or right of the ball. Okay, have fun rewriting that code. Have fun.